good feeling, yeah. I get a feeling that I never had before. No, I get a good feeling.
Hey everybody, this is Jim and sitting with Dr. Jared this morning. And Doctor, one of the great things about the springtime and the weather breaking is everybody's starting to get more active, but with that comes more injuries, and stretching is a huge key in making sure that people don't get injured. How important is stretching before activity?
Stretching is absolutely important, and it's not so much stretching as it is preparation for whatever it is that you're doing. Just going out and enjoying the weather, that's kind of what people want to do. They, kick the dust off of the jogging shoes or whatever it is they want to do, rollerblades, and they just go out and hit it. And they go out and, hit it pretty hard because they're feeling good, and then right after that they're not feeling so hot, or they have knee pain, foot pain, neck pain, the whole gamut. So it's more important to really prepare, and stretching is an aspect of that.
One of the videos that we're doing in our video series is about shoulder stretches and keeping your shoulders good and healthy, posture.
Absolutely.
But you mentioned static stretching is probably not the best thing to do.
Yeah.
What's the difference between static stretching and proper stretching techniques?
Well, unfortunately, right now, what most people know and what's been done since you were in grade school is that static stretch where you lengthen the muscle tissue and then just hold it for an extended period of time. What I tell patients here is that, hey, that's almost like if you have kids, tell them to do what you want them to do once, and that never gets done. It never gets any effect. So what we look for is more of a dynamic stretch, more of almost like a self-mobilization where you get into that stretch, but then you're moving around with that muscle elongated, which sends many signals to the muscle that, hey, we are going to get longer. It's almost like telling the kids to do it repetitively so you get the desired outcome. And also it makes it a little bit more easy because nobody likes to stretch. So
yeah, no doubt about it. And we see a lot of patients that come in, a lot of shoulder issues, a lot of lower back issues, and a lot of it can be attributed to just not getting that good stretch in before you start doing activity.
That's exactly it. I call it prep and recover. A lot of times it's not important what you do in between because if you're not prepping and you're not recovering, you're not getting your body ready for that activity, and then you're not recovering well. The idea of activity, whether it's for performance or just a good time, is to stress your system so that you can continue to do it or do more later. If you're neglecting the preparation and the recovery, you're really diminishing the odds of you being able to improve or continue doing the things that you like for a long period of time.
And it's stretching, especially for folks that are in the office, sitting behind the desk.
Absolutely.
It's key. You got to do it.
It is. I joke around, and early on people are like, come on, man, am I really going to do this? I'm like, well, yeah, once you feel the results of it, you're hunkered down in this, almost like a tight ball in the fetal position. So it's almost like being in the womb again, and then you have to go up and live, and man, you're really closed down, and then you have to open up, and if you're not really paying attention to what you do, you kind of get into this hunched, position, and that's very devastating on the low back, the shoulders, the neck. So people who get the trigger points that we talked about earlier, the low back pain when they want to go out and play softball or do whatever it is that they do, it's attributed to just being in that bad position for a long period of time.
And these are a lot of the topics that we're going to be doing in our video series that we're going to be posting on YouTube, but also on our Facebook page and also on our website.
Absolutely.
Doc, thanks so much, and we're looking forward to hearing from you every week, talking about different subjects and little Q&A from myself and from our patients.
Absolutely, that'll be fun.